Good morning and happy Monday, sirs and ma'ams. The word of the day today is stochastic terrorism. Stay tuned for that. All right, like I said, we got a new word of the day, stochastic terrorism, and we're going to get to that. But first, we're going to talk about what not a lot of people are talking about, and it's very interesting to me that not a lot of people are talking about this. And there was an interview with a young man by the name of Adam Swart, and he funded a company. The company's name is Crowds on Demand. Now, from the website, it says Crowds on Demand was founded by Adam Swart in 2012 to change how advocacy is done. Since then, we have become the source for creating movement and building impactful events. It's very interesting. Here's a little bit about what Adam Swart had to say about the Tesla protests.
Who do you think is behind? Let's start with the Tesla protests. Are they really protests? Are they orchestrated? Elon's asking the question, who's funding all this?
I think you first have to follow the money. And if you think about it, there have been many attempts by short sellers, that's people who make money when the stock goes down, to try to take down Elon Musk. Now they see an opportunity. These people have lost billions and billions betting against Elon Musk over the past 10 plus years that he has led Tesla. They see an opportunity now with Musk's involvement with the Trump administration to finally deal a deadly blow to Tesla through boycotts and now through political violence.
All right, so as you see in there, a lot of people at the top, the ones that the left keeps on saying to tax more, but these people, the ones that the left keeps on saying Trump's billionaire friends, it's actually their friends, right? They're pushing the blame. So you look over here, you don't look over there. This is what the left does. They mislead their audience, because most of their audience doesn't know their foot from a hole in the ground, to be honest. Now, I wouldn't say that this Mr. Adam Swart is a bad guy in this. I mean, if anything, he's just a dude that created a company, and the fact of the matter is a lot of rich people are funding these crowds or these protests, right? And they're funding them because they don't like what the Trump administration is doing, and it's losing them money. All right, let's keep this Trump train moving. So the word of the day that I'd said before, right? Stochastic terrorism, the public demonization of a person or group resulting in incitement of violent act. This is 100% what the left has been doing against Trump since he started to run, right? With Hillary Clinton really firing the whole thing off, and whatever happened to her, she should have gone to prison, right? I mean, acts of treason for our country, that's literally what got me political in the first place, right? I can't stand Hillary Clinton. And at the time, I wasn't in the United States, but I was watching what was happening. I was all like, uh-oh, Hillary Clinton's going. And I looked at Donald Trump, I was all like, what a joke. There's no way this guy can win. And then I started listening. And then I started seeing what the left was doing, what the right was doing, and educating myself, right? And I found out after, research, and, I've been doing this for years now, looking into these people, the left, they should be held accountable for treason to this country. It is wild. Now, sorry to go on that rant, but someone's got to say it, and I'll say it. And but this is the Mr. Adam Swart talking about stochastic terrorism.
What do you know? What are you doing, if anything, on this?
We're not involved in this matter. First of all, our organization only undertakes legal protests. So anything that would involve any sort of law breaking, and particularly any sort of violence, would in no way be something that we condone or do. It's honestly a sad fact that the modern left is not about ideas or tolerance. It's just hostility, it's intimidation, it's political violence. These are tantrums by people who can't get their way by persuasion, they're using violence. And unfortunately, this is
Yeah.
a case of what's called stochastic terrorism. That is to say that the people at the top are stoking the flames against Musk, and then the foot soldiers are actually starting the fires, and in this case, literally.
Yeah, so I mean, the left attracts mentally incompetent people, as we've been seeing in the headlines now. I mean, there's people going to prison now for 20 years for setting stuff on fire. I mean, that's not okay, and anybody with a normal head knows that that's not okay. Also, you know these people are mentally incompetent because they're setting vehicles on fire that are covered in cameras. These people are nuts. So the left doesn't attract the brightest of the bunch. They attract the brainwashed and the mentally incompetent is what I see. Here's a little something from just an overview on how to, go about if you want to do an application for this. But it says this company hires individuals to participate in events, rallies, or other activities as part of a hired crowd, often acting as enthusiastic supporters or event attendees. They provide crowds for various situations, including political events, corporate functions, and public relation campaigns. Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, when you see these crowds and the news is covering these crowds, and you're looking at the numbers for President Trump's support, and you're like, well, this doesn't make any sense, because look at all these people here. Well, they're all bums. They're all from inner cities. They're all bussed around. I mean, they're getting paid. That's all. That's it. All right, and now you'll hear from the left that a lot of, right-wingers or Trump voters have some buyer's remorse now, but that's simply not the case. Here's a little bit about them talking about that.
Suggest people really like Doge. They really like the swamp being drained. What do you think is really happening with these quote unquote protests of Republicans and their town hall meetings?
Well, I think it's a challenge right now because you're not seeing a lot of buyer's remorse among people who voted for Trump, and that includes people who voted for Biden in 2020 or maybe Hillary in 2016. Okay. These are, for even among first-time Republican voters, you're not seeing it. And in regards to the protests at the town hall meetings, I think it's a smart strategy if there are groups that are protesting in contested seats, because these are this is where you can actually make a difference. It's with the House almost. All right. It's actually quite a smart strategy.
Okay, if it's real. Yeah, we'll see if they turn out to be real or not. Adam Swart, thank you.
Yeah, no one actually has buyer's remorse, and I've seen a lot on the tic-tac of a lot of Democrats that voted for Kamala Harris that have come out and said, man, what the Democrats are doing are really, they're trying to rip our country apart. So they're switching to the Republican or independent side as they start to do their research. I have never seen anybody do more research and dig into things and say, well, after doing my research, I have to switch to liberal. It doesn't happen. They expect their viewers and their voters to stay incompetent. But, with that being said, if you have any friends that are kind of worried about these crowds, which no one should be, I mean, they're all soy people and paid protesters, obviously. But yeah, show them this video, let them know it's going to be okay. Vance 2028. And I hope you all have a great Monday. Oh, get out there, do some PT. All right, I'll talk to you. Bye.